This is another training video by people in paddocks. You're working in the industry with the highest number of deaths in Australia. So please take your safety seriously and help us achieve our vision of farming without fatalities. Safe work procedure, tractor attachments. Whilst your employer has a responsibility to provide you with a safe working environment, you also have responsibilities, including following the company policies and emergency procedures, informing your manager of any potential hazards in performing your tasks, and to not operate any faulty equipment. When connecting and transporting attachments, become familiar with the manufacturer's manual and always conduct a Take 5 check in the paddock before starting the job. You can access a Take 5 form from the training room on our website. There are many potential hazards when attaching, transporting, and using attachments. Hitting overhead power lines is sadly a common one. Always be alert and stay off your phone. Do not check Snapchat, and if you need to take or make a call, use Bluetooth or stop the vehicle in a safe place. And remember your overhead power line emergency procedures. You can take a refresher in the training room at any time. Let's go through what else could happen so that we can be proactive and stay safe. When folding and unfolding attachments, ensure there is enough clear space around you with no trees, people, or other machinery. Drive slowly through the farmyards and avoid overhead power lines if possible. For road transport, arrange a pilot vehicle if your attachment is oversized and drive slowly. There is a copy of the pilot and certified pilot requirements guide in the training room on the website. But essentially, any machinery travelling on the road that is over 26 metres in length and or 3.5 metres in width requires at least one pilot vehicle. There are lots of purposes for PPE when using attachments: rigger gloves for changing knives, eye protection when clearing out sugar-dense hay bales stuck on the bottom of balers, dust masks when checking on augers during harvest. Be prepared for the task and take PPE with you in case it's no longer in the tractor or ute. If your company has a pre-start app, use that. The operating manual is a great reference point for pre-start checks. At the very minimum, do the following. Take a walk around the implement to ensure it is in good condition with no cracks or worn parts. Ensure all protective shields and guards are in place, and check all tyre pressures and ensure the tyres are not damaged, cracked, or spiked. Also check bolts and nuts are secured and tight. Sounds simple, but we've seen lots of incidences of wheels coming off simply because a pre-start wasn't carried out. And grease or lubrication points regularly. Most importantly, never use faulty equipment. It's not worth the risk. Report any faults immediately to your manager and tag out or isolate the attachment so that no one else uses it. When connecting an attachment, always ensure the tractor and the implement are on flat and level ground. And before reversing, ensure no one is standing between the tractor and the attachment. Be familiar with the operating manual, and if uncertain, refer to it as a guide. Once attached, ensure the tractor is in neutral, handbrake is applied, and engine off before exiting the machine and standing between the tractor and the attachment. Check and double-check pins are in place and any chains are connected. And if your width is more than that 3.5 metres, or your overall length is more than 26 metres, you need at least one pilot vehicle. Refer to the guide in the training room. Know your dimensions and arrange a pilot vehicle and signage if required. Always keep in contact with the pilot vehicle over the UHF. Drive slowly into the conditions and be mindful of any soft edges on the side of the road. Stay clear of side streets with overhead power lines if you can. When you arrive in the paddock, park on flat and even ground that is clear of any trees or people before unfolding or preparing your attachment for the task. Next step is to sign the safe work procedure and watch any training videos on specific tractor attachments you will be operating, such as balers, rakes, chaser bins. Practice working safely out in the paddock whilst being supervised, and when you're ready, book in a competency assessment with your manager. A competency assessment is a test out in the paddock. Your manager will watch you follow all safety procedures when connecting, transporting, and operating the attachment. You will get the certificate when you pass the assessment, which can be added to your resume. If you have any questions or comments on this video or for people in paddocks, you can send us a message from the training room. Thanks for your attention, have fun, and stay safe.